being on the father's credit report. And the response they sent back was, it says, we understand that you are alleging the loan we service is a product of identity theft or fraud. In order to continue our investigation, we require additional information supporting your allegations. Please send us the following items within 30 days, assuring to the time of investigation and response. And it says the stuff that they're asking for there is the identity theft report.
Mhm. Yeah. So if I remember now. So the father and the son, right? Where
Correct.
they have the son's student loans on the father's report. Okay. The account is not the father's. That's point
Right.
blank, not the father's. So therefore the account is on there and it does not belong to the father. So yes, I would send in that information because it's not his. What is your
Mm.
son is not yours. Like it's not. Some people are gonna say,
And it's funny, and it's
what is his son? So what?
right, and it's funny because the second letter they sent they sent two, and the second one they sent, it says current loan details, and where it says the borrower's name, it clearly has the son's name and obviously not the father's. So I'm like yeah, like you telling yourself that it's not the father's.
Yeah, so this is how you get them now. So now it's time to set them up. You're going in for the kill now, right?
Okay.
So setting them up would be I'm going to give them what they asked for. So I'm going to file the identity theft report. So just go on identitytheft.gov, file the report, list the account there, right? It's going to
Right.
generate the affidavit. Now you're going to send in that affidavit now to substantiate what you're saying. If it's not removed after that, now let's talk about damages. We're going to talk about him applying for a credit card or just a few items, right? So that we can
Gotcha.
establish damages and claims. And then now you literally go in for a lawsuit because now you would have had everything lined up correctly to get it done. You gave them the opportunity, you initiated the dispute, you identified the inaccurate information or the account that did not belong to them. They requested documentation, you presented the documentation. So you're setting them up now so that you can go in for the kill.
Gotcha. Got it. Thank you.
Awesome sauce.
All right, Samsung SM. Somebody didn't put their names.
All right, we got a Samsung SMX210 in the building. Samsung going once.
Hello,
I
can y'all
heard.
hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, Samsung. What's going
I'm
on?
sorry, I'm sorry. I thought my name was up there. Um,
Talk to me. What
my
you get?
question is, I have two questions.
Hmm.
I signed up for credit repair from a company, and now I'm receiving letters saying I'm a victim of human trafficking and a victim of
Oh
identity theft.
my God, they did a credit sweep on you. I've spoken about this thing so much. Ah, Jesus Christ. That I swear to God. So, guys, please be very careful with some of these credit repair companies. They don't know how to dispute, they don't know the dispute process. They heard somebody talk about credit sweep online, they signed up, they say, oh, just run everything as human trafficking and identity theft. And it seems like that's what they did to you.
Yes.
So
So how
now,
do I go about fixing that?
well, first of all, we need to make sure that there's nothing on your report. So you need to call in to the agencies, right? And when you call into the agencies, you need to find out if there is any identity theft or human trafficking notation on your credit report.
It is. I went and I looked. It is.
It's there?
Yes.
Holy crap. So now you're gonna have to make an affidavit. You make an affidavit and submit that affidavit, letting them know that you are not a victim of human trafficking. These are the
Okay.
things that will have the feds show up at your door. What do you mean you're a victim of human trafficking? Like people don't understand that the agencies have an obligation to send information like this to the feds. And there will be people, whether from the CFPB, from the FTC, or from the FBI, that will show up at your door to take statements and find out how were you a victim of sex trafficking or human trafficking. Guys, that's a federal offense. It's not no little misdemeanor slap on the wrist. This is serious stuff. So you're gonna write an affidavit to the agencies, let them know that you are not a victim of identity theft, of human trafficking, and that you had hired someone, you don't have to drop no name or company name, to fix your credit, and this is the false information you received. So basically, you're sending an identity theft to get that human trafficking thing removed from your profile. That's the first step. And
Okay.
then your second step would be how they respond to that.
Okay. Do I have grounds to sue the credit repair company for this?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
And
That's false information.
right. So another question, my fiance, they also fixed his credit, and now he's also victims, and also his Equifax and Experian is not even reporting the score at all. Like they wiped his credit, like completely wiped. It's not reporting anything.
So we're gonna have to write them again. Jesus. I'm just taking a moment here. Like, guys, please be mindful of who you're hiring. Just please be mindful. Like, that's why I'm an advocate of learning this stuff yourself. So we're gonna need a very similar letter to yours for the husband, and then now we're gonna have the husband sending those letters, sending proof of identity, proof of mailing, and the affidavit gotta be good. If I wouldn't say sending a police report yet, because they didn't ask, but what we're gonna start off with is the affidavit addressing the fact that if just taking the place of your fiance right now, I am not a victim of human trafficking. I had hired a consulting company, credit repair company, whatever, to fix my credit, and I got these notices in the mail that alleges that I'm a victim of identity theft. I, Daraine Delevante, of sound body and mind, of clear sound body and mind, explicitly states I am not a victim of human trafficking. It was a false report generated by a crooked company who had no idea what they were doing. So I'm here to set the record straight. One,
Okay.
delete any reference to human trafficking from my consumer reports or any flags on my consumer report regarding human trafficking. I am not a victim. Two, did it mention if they use identity theft as well or just human trafficking?
Yes, yes, and they just did another identity FTC report on him last week.
All right, you gotta call that company and tell them to stop the bullshit. Like, tell them to stop. Like, tell them to stop working on your credit report. You no longer need their services. Like, just stop it right there. You need to end this stuff right now because this could
Okay.
get pretty messy.
Okay.
This could get really, really messy. And then the fact that you're here, I want you to do it the right way. So, tonight I may drop the link for some of you so you can apply and see what it's like inside the university. I may drop this link tonight, but I want you to learn how to do it the right way so you do not become a victim of somebody else's mistake and somebody else's lack of knowledge.
Okay.
Guys, this is a huge deal. The CFPB sent out an email, and in the email, the CFPB said this: if there's any credit repair organization that is using consumers' information and filing false human trafficking reports, the CFPB was asking for these companies' names.
Okay.
So, ladies and
They
gentlemen,
sent complaints. We went and looked at the CFPB. They sent complaints to them, lying to them, saying we was both victims of identity theft, and to the CFPB also.
correct. They're gonna send it to the CFPB, but it's like they're sending it on behalf of you. So it looks like you're the
Right.
one It's not showing that we're the ones sending it. That's not how it looks. So you need to get ahead of this now before this becomes a real damage to your consumer report and your fiance's report. So I
Okay.
hope you're here to learn this thing the right way. And
I
when
am.
I give you guys the opportunity to come on board so you can take control of your credit